has a castle.
It is a castle.
No, it's
Not the title screen.
Hello Bastion is a world that contains a castle. The first game confuses you.
Hollow Bastion.
Because most of the world is missing.
Hollow Bastion is a series of tubes.
Connected to a city that people live in.
Yeah, most of the Hollow Bastion. This is a little loud. If we could like turn this down like just a smidge.
You good.
Okay.
Oh, it's not like the first one where you bounce off dramatically. I don't have a choice where I land, do I? I mean, it's probably
you
for the
gotta go to
better.
Merlin. I don't remember where Merlin is. I'd rather land where he is.
Yeah, I can give them that for the most part. Although this is the world where you would get equipment. And sometimes they do just throw you into a battle. Good morning.
I'm the only one who didn't just wake up like less than an hour ago.
I think Merlin just woke up.
The castle's in danger. What is all that racket? Oh, I thought, it's you.
Not to close my eyes to speak.
It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
It wasn't that long ago.
Let's talk about the problem. It's magnificent. He's back.
Where? Inside the castle? Yup, and Hart.
I think we need to specify which castle.
Dear.
Yeah, really.
Beast Castle. Fuck around, fuckatosh.
That was funny. I actually like the way they did that. We're gonna have Donald tell the story, but then we're gonna fade out of it so you don't have to listen to it all.
His voice travels faster than he does.
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself. Interesting.
Okay, that's actually impressive.
That he can
Does he
transport.
teleport like that?
To another world?
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's quite serious.
Where the frick has he been all game? We can use that.
Also, we just left the gummy ship on Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, really. Is he gonna take us back?
I hope so.
That's a door.
What's that? My boy, that is a gateway to a special world.
And I'm sure this is the best place to put it.
Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh, boy.
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first.
Pick a finger and then fall asleep.
Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in craze.
Especially now that we have this conduit
Listen
directly
carefully,
here.
Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your key.
Got it.
You'll get down on us.
And now, one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
So we're going to the world that is truly representative of the darkness of the heart.
I don't think these guys are aware enough to go dark because of manipulation. I think they're too naive for that.
And too weak.
Why is he the only one opening that door? When it's obviously so heavy?
Because we put all the strength ups on him. Alright, here's the world representative of the darkness of the heart.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light.
Hanging.
What's
going on? Everything's black and white.
Hi, this is Brian Young.
Wow, that looks so weird.
Deja vu.
He's got the hat.
Really? Have you been here before?
Oh, hello.
Speaking.
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here? Why, I oughta... Nah, I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
Their voices sound like they come out of a radio.
It's about appropriate. I guess this world is 50% dark.
Clarabelle.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where to count the shades of grey on that one.
Exactly halfway in between.
There's not, you gotta figure out. There's a lot of different shades of grey. Some
thought
of
there
them
was
are
just
lighter
50.
and some of them are darker.
I thought there was just 50.
Please don't.
Chest! That's the wrong button. Haven't played in a while.
Okay.
Moogle, I'm not going to talk to you yet. Where was it? Here? I gotta get up there. Great. At least one of them's easy. Frontier puzzle piece. Not a chance. So how long do we have to wait in line for tickets? I forget.
What's with you, squirts? You got some kind of bone to pick with me?
More than one.
Them's fighting words. Huh?
Pretty sure anything we said will be fighting words.
It is the same Pete.
Not so fast.
I don't think it is. I'm confused.
It's a much younger Pete. This is the past.
So they're actually in the past.
Yeah, whatever the hell that chicken's name is. She said this is where the castle's going to be built.
Oh.
Hello. Darn. And he's gonna follow me and eat me. Like the crocodile in Hook.
What you folks beef with me anyway? Who are you? You new around here?
Cut the act.
Whoa!
He's gotten older in his young age.
Something doesn't seem quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete? Well, of course I'm Pete. I'm the captain of the steamboat, so stop bothering me, see? So hit the road. I gotta go find the little runt what stole my boat. Gosh, maybe we made a mistake.
I'm starting to think the same thing. He hasn't even called any Heartless.
Sorry we attacked you like that, Captain Pete. Oh, yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then go find my steamboat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my aching back.
But first, a massage. 3 people. His back hurts, so Donald will give him a foot massage.
I can't really reach very well.
That's right, you just end up rubbing a different part of Pete.
Yeah.
just appeared out of nowhere.
These guys are like, what the frick is this?
Go forth, my children.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light.
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Hi, this is Brian White.
Deja vu?
Yeah, that's it.
Really? Have you been here before?
Show's over, kids. Scram. A nice touch would have been like a border on that. I'm gonna run really quickly this way and then stop. Do I want to explore the local area or do I go in there? Let's go there.
Good choice.
What are they building?
It's a hammer.
That's a hammer.
It's going to attack us with the not pointy end.
Seems kind of different somehow.
Heartless! I knew it! You really saved the day. Now,
Who
let's
saved
get
the
those
day?
Heartless.
I think Mickey was up there.
Oh. Oh. I get some spoils.
Oh, that'll do.
Apparently. And just when the mayhem was getting past its halfway point.
How do you like that?
Oh, right. Mickey doesn't talk.
Nope.
Not once.
Hey, look!
You absolute idiot. You've managed to fail at everything. And what's more, you foolishly thought you could take my place while I was away. Well, as of now, you're finished. Mark my words, there'll be no place for you when our time comes. Useless imbecile.
But I...
She just lets him go. That's very merciful of Maleficent.
Yeah. It was the thank you for bringing her back. No, wait, he had nothing to do with that, did he?
I don't remember.
Don't know who that was, but they were angry. like that part of that cutscene where you could like see Pete's head reeling back in surprise for just a moment.
The town shrunk.
What town?
Or do you think maybe we got bigger?
Hey, look at the toy cannons.
This is confusing all over the place.
Yes, it is.
What's he saying?
Pretty appropriate for the timeline.
Hey, they're heartless.
Really slow moving yet aerial based. So this.
You're living a lot in this world.
Alright, you know.
That'll do.
I can't tell if they're being damaged or just being stuck in place. Yeah, that looks like damage. Thank you, Donald.
Alright.
I think he also struck quite a few buildings in the process.
We'll just
Man, that was weird.
He's going directly for that shed.
Over there. Oh, for crying out loud. You didn't have to go and say that. Okay, I might have messed up every now and then, but I'm a lot more things than useless. Why, when I was starting out... Oh, I miss those good old days. What I wouldn't give to go back in time. What I wouldn't give. Huh? Hey, I think that's my...
Why were his shoulders coming out of his ears? Third one. Hello. Oh, this is the bad one, isn't it?
Fire! Come on, he needs our help.
What are we doing?
A water dance? Rain dance?
Oh, hey!
I have thunder, don't I?
I haven't seen these dudes in a while. You have all kinds of things you're not using.
Oh, that was terrible. I'm at level 1, I get 1 bolt.
If you were being punched by a car.
Oh no.
That was getting hit every time.
Yep. Now I'm red. Ish.
Yay!
We're supposed to be throwing the fires.
I would take care of the fires a little bit.
Ah.
Don't let the fireworks do it.
Mm.
Oops.
Oh, it reached the building?
Hmm.
I don't remember fire being in this part, despite the setting.
Fire!
Alright, I can skip that. Come on, guys. Nope, not what I meant to do at all. Congratulations, Chicken Little. I have used you. And angry.
That's
That was
handy.
nice. Holy cow! Chicken Little's useful.
Dang, Chicken Little. Alright, focus on the fire, I'd say.
Haha! Some engaged powered up.
Yay!
So if I actually had successfully focused on them, that would have worked. That explains why I didn't know there was fire there. I don't think I've ever looked at it.
Well, that takes care of that. Hey!
Time for another non sequitur cutscene. Semi sequitur?
Fascinating. This appears to be a portal to the past.
Yeah, it was the strangest thing.
Stop gawking. And start thinking of a way we can use it to our advantage.
Okay?
Now, perhaps I could give you one more chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You can count on me. So what do I do?
Patience, my dear. What have we here? Well, if it isn't the cornerstone of light. Now we can take the castle from those fools, but we'll have to proceed with the utmost of care.
Donald finally identified Maleficent.
Thank you, Goofy.
Wow.
So enthusiastic. Why would you want to? That is a question. Why would you? What is there? What is there to change at this point?
Kill off anything that would cause all those worlds to blow up.
Here?
Yes. I blame the glowy ball black hole. Besides, who's to say the worlds don't exist here? It's just
No.
not connected.
They exist, and you're right. They're not connected, and these people don't have the ability to travel to other worlds. You don't have your gummy ship with you. You're not going anywhere useful.
Where there's a will, there's a way, and everything is drawn in this style. Including the world we go to after this.
No, the only things you can change would just destroy your futures.
Maybe. But then we'll be back because we destroyed ourselves and couldn't go to the past and destroy ourselves. So we'll be fine.
That depends on what. Oh my gosh, that
depends on paradox handling.
That depends on what.
Go down that
No,
road.
no, that depends on what theory of time travel this game is subscribing to.
Well, clearly anything that's
That's a
being
black
changed
hole.
is affecting the world we came from.
Come on, you
His little. I love his way of just like, is he a mime? What the hell?
He's a Mr. Mime, he's trying to cast barrier.
By the way,
It's not working.
that black hole reminds me. I found out more about what actually happened with the Fortnite thing. I don't know if you actually heard any more about that.
Wasn't it basically advertising?
It was an event. Like everybody was gathered. Everybody knew that an event was going to happen. And what happened? Like basically like the player, like people who actually play were actually in the game, all gathered together but not fighting each other. They were just gathered waiting for something to happen because they knew an event was going to happen. And some people were streaming it, so it was one of the most widely streamed things going on in Fortnite's history so far. And then what actually happened was Armageddon. Everything got destroyed, everybody suddenly lost control of their characters and floated up into the black hole. And then everybody was staring at the screen for a while, like, what just happened?
That's great.
And then,
So I guess that battle we planned with 100 people isn't gonna happen now.
and then,
Listen well. On the other side of this portal, they're about to begin construction on that wretched castle. But until then, their treasured cornerstone of light lies unguarded, with all of its power still contained.
The cornerstone of light.
Yes. That cursed sphere is the very thing that prevents us from entering the castle.
Oh,
You know what must be done? Go then. Time to prove your worth. And don't dare to fail me again.
don't fail her again. Let's see. That's it. I just gotta smash that cornerstone to smithereens. But first, I gotta go get my old boat back.
Priorities. Don't fail her again, but first get your boat.
but yeah, I forget what the company is that did, Fortnite, but apparently they were, like, basically radio silence for like 36 hours after that.
The Pete we met here had kind of an attitude, but he didn't seem like a bad guy.
Well, at least you can tell them apart. I was a little worried he was going to look like his past self, then we just two of him.
Now that castle's as good as ours.
That's the Pete we know.
Oh no!
The cornerstone's gone.
He put it in his pocket.
Hey, that's a good question. Where the heck did he put it?
Yeah, really. On a steamboat.
Hey, hold it right there.
No way, small fry. I finally found a pipsqueak what stole my steamboat.
Yeah, only you.
Right, me. No, it wasn't me. I'm just somebody who looks like me.
Oh, which is it?
You really can't
You
tell.
can't figure it out? It's not like they're dressed the same.
They don't even look anything alike. They're just the same body type. And the same voice. They have the same voice. Obviously the same voice actor. Voice actor had fun in this one.
Oh, right. The cornerstone is gone. Great.
Yes.
There was an empty pedestal, or whatever, that said that. Oh, there it is.
Shut up. Your future's on the line, Valley. So back off and give me the boat.
The cornerstone.
After him.
You know what? Now I think about it, he actually had a plan. He got his boat and then used it to take the cornerstone. And then walked back to that area without the cornerstone in tow, and then walked back to the boat.
I thought he wanted to smash the cornerstone. Why didn't he just smash it? I'm confused. I don't understand the connection.
Bugs could follow me if you wanted to.
The trajectory on that.
Follow me if you wanted
That is the slowest steamboat.
to. You bugs could follow me if you
I
wanted
don't know how fast Steamboat's going. Wow. I don't think they do that.
This is why I summoned Chicken Little.
I don't know, you might help.
Black and white chicken little?
There's basically a health bar on the wooden crate, by the way.
Yes, that's about right. I'm strategically taking out. Oh, there we go.
Whee!
Yes.
I was about to say, did it sink? That's not so good.
Netting kids. Was that?
I was about to say, did it sink? That's not so good.
That's the cornerstone.
Donald, we'll come back for it later.
Pete's heading for the doorway.
So you leave the cornerstone.
I think Donald had the right idea on that one.
Drifting down the river.
Mm-hmm.
I missed.
Yeah, you did. You really did.
AP boost. Alright, I need a lot of leveling for my forms. I might do that off stream at one point. Is this where we went? I wasn't paying attention to where they went, so I'm gonna go to the wharf. Yep, that's where they went. No items? Blasphemy. Alright.
No! Huh, you're still wet behind the ears.
Then try us.
So who thinks that armor that Evil Pete is wearing is just a back brace?
What's that for?
It's a back brace, but with style. Right.
Alright, okay.
I love Valor Form. Good view. Oops, wrong one.
Stop hitting him.
It's like, well, why were you in front of me when the curtain came back up?
Into the wall. I've never seen these glitches before. It's perfect. Oh, there we go. I'm out of drive form.
Also running low on health, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You know what? Wait, is that actually bad? Yes, the towers are bad this time. Into his other self. Oh, this one stinks. Goofy Tornado! And Reflect Element is apparently something in this game.
It serves you right. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, and stay out.
Yeah, I know.
Wrong door, we're trapped here.
Oops.
And Pete's locked in Disney Castle.
Would somebody tell me what's been going on here? Who was that creep anyways?
Hello? That creep was you. Sora, that's a secret.
Secret? What kind of secret? Oh, never mind. Sorry I put you guys through all that trouble.
Yeah, well, just don't make it happen.
Oh. And to show you my appreciation, I'll let you pilot my steamboat. Best little craft on the river. My deckhand Mickey's late anyways.
You gotta really mess up to make an enemy out of yourself.
I feel like Mickey knows too much.
A little bit.
Also, how does he become king? Like, when does this happen? He's a deckhand apparently, and they're getting ready to build the castle.
Yeah,
I don't understand this world.
they're building it for Pete.
I'll bet you the castle's safe now.
Guess we should head back.
Well, as long as we're here.
Donald!
No. Oh, what's the big idea? Let it go! Let it go!
Now that I think about it, I think they do actually expand upon that hole in later games. But I don't remember at all how it actually goes down. It is time to say hello to our neighbors. Oh, thorns.
Those look like a. They did not look the same that they looked earlier. They look like a painting.
No thorns.
By George, the lads have accomplished their
Good
mission.
job.
Let's have an acorn feast to celebrate.
Only food enough for everybody.
Welcome back. Because of your bravery, the castle is safe and protected again. Thank you so much for all you've done. Good work, you guys.
Now, boys, I hope you didn't do anything reckless while you were there.
Of course not. Daisy. Daisy, I'm back.
Who?
Daisy is Donald's very special sweetheart.
Really?
Donald, you forgot about our date again. You'd better have a good excuse this time.
But Daisy,
I know it's an important mission, but you could at least check in every once in a while.
I'm sorry, it was completely blocked off in the last game.
sure.
Donald?
Just be a minute.
Going somewhere?
Of course not.
Donald!
He's rounding the corner of Stone of Light.
Oh, look.
Alright, let's lock the Cornerstone of Light and make it useless.
Daisy, we need Donald for just a little longer.
How much longer?
7 years.
Well,
I'll be back soon, Daisy.
Don't you worry, Queen Minnie. We'll return.
please tell the king that we're still looking for him.
I will. See you soon.
Think
I don't
wisely.
understand that question. I mean, not that statement. Please tell the king we're still looking for him. Okay.
Wisdom form!
We're not gonna tell you if we find him.
I have a new form. They didn't want to give it to me beforehand because then I wouldn't be able to tell what color it was. Ah, shoot.
That seemed really short.
A new episode was added in Olympus Coliseum. Which unfortunately I have forgotten entirely to actually cut the stream for, so that is lost to time. And before I do anything, I'm going to fix something that I am an imbecile for forgetting. I never put the delay back on.
Oh.
Where we got? Tools. Settings. Yep. Where is it? That should do it. That was an intentional effect for the Timeless River.
Yeah, everything else was badly dubbed. Might as well.
That's true. Alright. Onwards to the Olympus Coliseum, which I did not expect to be returning to today.
was our gummy ship here?
Remote control.
I think the game definitely overlooked that we didn't bring our gummy ship here with us. We came with Merlin.
To be fair, we came with Merlin, who might have figured that out.
Brought it with him as well.
It was in his pocket.
Oh my gosh, Merlin, seriously?
No, it was in his closet.
Merlin, why haven't you already beat this whole evil yet? You can do too much.
I'm sure it's growth of the hero kind of stuff. What's going on in the underworld? I guess we'll go to the underworld entrance. Yep. Well. Do they say, well, the coast is clear every time they come back to a world they've been to? The Underdrome. That was not who I was expecting to say that. I was expecting Hades to be just off scene.
Alright, this is the...
The thing we unlocked.
Right, this guy. No, I'm talking about the...
Oh, the character.
The swordsman that I don't know because he's probably from a Final Fantasy game.
Definitely from a Final Fantasy game. Is Vince the right name?
No, it's definitely not Vince.
Okay.
No, I know what Vince looks like.
I'll open up Jimny's journal. I'm sure Jimny...
Oh, so it's Vincent. I realized that after I said it twice.
Still not Vince.
It's not either of them.
Some fool must have broken the seal. Sora is insulting himself. Auron.
Yes, now I'm curious. Which game is he from?
Probably whatever's newest as of 2 come out. I'm gonna say 9.
Ten.
I had a fair guess. And Auron changed.
Let's see. Well, I know who they are.
Auron and Auron. It's his.
He is a. Okay, Auron
form.
is a former warrior monk.
Okay.
He's a former warrior monk of Yevon, whatever that is, a guardian of Summoner Braska, whoever that is, and Titus is caretaker, which I know Titus is the main character of the game. I also heard from other sources that Titus is a really annoying, whiny main character. And one of the reasons why people don't like that game.
Anyway, should I play the Colosseum's Colosseum?
Sure. We should probably do some like background stuff as well. Like go back to the shops and Halabash and stuff like that. We haven't I don't think we did that at all last time.
I may have done that at the end, or possibly at some point. And there's nothing available in the Moogle shop. Nothing new. Should I, yeah, you know what, the first one's probably pretty quick. The Pain and Panic Tub. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with it. The tub.
Tupperware.
The Tupperware of Hades. No drive gauge. Yeah, I didn't like this one as much because there's like score goals. That's quite a pose you've got there, Goofy. Yeah.
I really wish we could mute them.
Huh?
I do not want to hear Donald say, "I got it" again. I'm gonna hear it a lot.
Oh yeah.
I really wish there was an option to mute.
Hey, tell me if you notice if it's always. Oh, hello. Oh, no, mind.
He uses it whenever he casts. He says it almost every time he casts a spell.
Fine, I'll just disable his spells.
He has a couple of other things.
That sounds like a bad idea.
What?
I'll just disable his spells. Which I love the fact that you can just disable them.
So that Donald just doesn't do anything? Smack him on the head with the thing. Doesn't do much damage. You could just make Donald a warrior. Give him one of the staffs that that adds to attack power.
They do like to do that. Well, that would be a good test to see if this is actually synchronized. I hate these guys. It's the cars, they're back already. Come on. What? There we go. These guys are definitely annoying.
Yeah, they've got a lot of health.
Did Goofy just call for help?
Yeah.
There we go.
Goofy, who are you calling for?
Hello.
Oh, the pillars.
Come on, stop doing that when I'm like. There we go. That is a massive hit that, as long as I'm not on the ground, I avoid it. Gargoyles. Thank you, Donald.
And Gargoyles reminds me of the Disney Plus lineup that got announced. I don't know if you heard that they did it. Disney pretty much just like released a giant list of like, here's everything that's going to be there on launch day.
Yeah.
They didn't just release a list. They've released a really long video that shows off everything that's going to be released on launch day, and everybody's just like, I don't want to watch this huge video. I'm just going to read the list. There's already a website out there that basically is everything not available. That just reminded me, I was listening to Comic Book Nation talking about it the other day, and in the middle of the conversation, one of them just yells out, "Gargoyles!" He was so excited for gargoyles. I'm excited for gargoyles.
I'm excited for Gargoyles. I missed that show.
It's been forever.
I've never seen it. I have a feeling I'm going to.
Probably.
Yeah. Lance Tug.
Dad was annoyed though, because he was saying like that he was wondering where all the movies are and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of stuff that's not gonna be there on launch day.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of stuff that I think people expected. But a lot of people I don't think realize that Disney still has a deal with Netflix. That deal runs out beginning of 2020. There's no way they're signing back up on that deal.
For a second, I thought this was one of the demon dudes. Never mind, he's already dead. Oh no, no. Not these guys.
Ooh. Yeah, they're a bit rough.
Ah. Okay, that's a bad ability.
Oh, Donald no longer has it. Oh dear.
Yes, airborne.
Heal yourself.
Fine.
Yes, apparently Goofy's not gonna do it.
And Donald can't. He's a little dead at the moment.
Just a little.
There we go. I hate those guys.
Yeah, they kind of suck.
Really satisfying when you're really powerful. You can go back to hello.
Ooh, that's a swarm.
Oh, I remember these things. These are from when I was still playing this game.
Yep. There's speed trap and there's arrow.
Look, just keep climbing them. Except they just kind of stay out of reach.
Not good for the point score, very good for survival. Hello.
They're in line. They're starting the conga line.
I might need to get a screenshot of that for later.
Oh, Garrett, I hate it when I do this. I switched colors and I accidentally used the end of a color instead of where I'm supposed to, so I ended up running out of yarn. It's like, oh, well, I guess I have to undo that stitch. Also, Also, people, if you can't tell, I have been crocheting through most of the stream.
They can hear it.
I was talking about by that conversation. Yeah, I was gonna suggest we take a break when Jordan finishes this.
All right. How dare you attack me with not the bullets. Oh, you survived.
Apparently Goofy was dead.
And now he's a star. Hello, main characters, who have not, I don't think, appeared yet.
What are they doing here?
Leon and Yuffie, I'm fighting them.
Why? What
are you guys doing here?
That's my question.
We heard the underworld was having a battle, and
we were bored.
That too.
Sounds about right.
Thank you, whoever killed me.
That was Donald. I couldn't tell. he only screeches out.
You may have been in my other ear. And my other ear's not attached right now.
You need to get better headphones.
That would be nice, but not essential.
Just to be able to hear the whole game.
There's not a lot of games I actually play with sound as an important aspect. I enjoy the music, but... There we go. There we go, everyone's back.
Goofy, stop calling for help!
Almost there. Come on, just need to complete a combo. Oh, come on, almost got it. There we go. I should have tried to see if magic worked. Oh well. I seriously hate that system, and I'm really glad they got rid of it.
What is it?
Important enemies that are like basically bosses will not die unless you hit their final HP with a finisher move.
That sounds stupid.
It is stupid. Like, she was basically at 1 HP for like the last 30 seconds to a minute of that fight.
Yeah, see, this is the type of thing that makes these battle systems too complicated for me.
I mean, that's not really it's useful to know, but if you never notice it, you'll still be able to beat the game fine.
How do you do finisher moves?
No, it's just the end of a combo.
How do you combo?
Mash A. Or Mash X.
So you can just combo on accident? Because I would never be actually trying to combo.
Yes. Every time he, like, takes a pause at the end of a string of moves, that last move is a combo finisher. Let's... You know what? No. I'm gonna do that off stream. While we take a break. We're taking a break, right? And we're coming back?
Yep, I just gotta finish this stitch, then I'm gonna go get a snack or
A
something.
smoothie, which we don't have. Anyway, we'll be right back. we're back. I've gone through, fixed some of the offending things. AP boosted Sora, give it some abilities back onto him like Guard. What else have I done? I have completely ignored the monochrome Keyblade because it's magical, and you might have noticed I don't really do that. And I just want to point out something I actually do love about this. This is valid form. Experience. For each attack dealt to the enemy. You hit them, you get experience.
Okay.
So if Donald and Goofy take every single one of your kills, you still get max experience, even though it doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was all.
For each Heartless defeated in Wisdom form. So in Wisdom form, you have to defeat them. The different forms use different forms of experience gain.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Anyway.
I'm so glad I handed the game off to you.
I mean, honestly, the way these two work, more likely than not, I would have just grinded off screen for you to power them up. Because they do require a good bit of grinding.
It requires me to actually use them.
Oh, that too.
I wouldn't. Like there's a reason why I am a turn-based gamer. These are not my type of games. I play them for the story and that's it. I don't play them for the gameplay. And if I can't actually even get myself through the gameplay, like if it's just too much, then that's off-putting right there. So that's why I prefer watching other people play.
We'll have you play the minigame in Birth by Sleep, which is basically Cold Stepped. I'm not really exaggerating on that either. Hello, Bastion, as requested. Tempted to go here earlier, but we'll explore on our own. Although skipping the load scene would have been nice. I have a feeling this is an actual story. Nope. Hey, Yuffie, I remember beating you up, like 5 minutes ago. We do have access to Pooh Bear, but I don't think there's anything particularly new going on. Goofy? Thank you. Hello. Who was hiding there? Marketplace. Let me up. I can't get on top of anything. You got nothing important to say, right? Oh wait, you have a skateboard. Sure, why not? Gotta load the skateboard.
This again. In a different setting. Oh! Is this where you get that?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Aw. Max combo 240.
Oh!
You missed.
Nah.
love watching you go up the stairs. That's exactly how skateboards work, right?
Uh-huh.
At least you got back this time.
This is not working.
Oh, jeez.
Is there like a goal? Are you supposed to be doing something, or?
I have no idea. But it's very clear what my actual goal is.
I think it's just a mini game. This doesn't seem to have an end.
It might have an end, however. He's kind of focused on something else.
I just want. I have to know if you actually can get it from here. Because I think I think the worst would be if you actually manage to go over it and don't collect it.
Yeah.
Aww. How long you could stay up there? I want to go up here. Or not. Alright, 2 more tries at most. That does not fully count because it didn't. Now it counted. I did not fall, I fell. Okay, now I'm done. There we go. So, any random materials for me, Scrooge?
Were you supposed to do something with it? You weren't even paying attention.
Nope, just trying it out.
Okay.
Basically, we implement the skateboard for the minigame at the beginning, but now you can't access it. So here, Scrooge, have a skateboard. We can't think of anyone else like your nephews who would be better off having it. I just tried to grind on this, on the railing. Nothing new. Nothing new, and I already have, I think... Everyone has one dark anklet, I believe. I will take one of these. Swords at 3 for each. We're only selling 2. Abyss Chain is good enough with 1 defense and all those resistances. Yeah, Dark Anklet and Abyss Chain. Oh, I also gave everyone 1 potion. Well, 1 instance of potions so they could just randomly use it in an emergency. Maybe it will help, I don't think so. After the stream, I am going to do my test. Test is not what I meant to say. I'm going to grind the forms that I have right now. supposed to go? Aha! There's the dramatic repelling. Alright, so where should I go? I have this lovely looking place. Or a mystery place nobody knows is actually in this world. Any opinion, Lara?
I want to go to the one that we actually don't know very well. I think I do know what it is.
I believe I know what it is as well.
Wait, what's... I'm confused.
So we got this world,
But I'd still rather do that one.
and this world.
I have heard horrible things.
It looks a little weird.
It does, yeah. It wasn't that bad, it's just a bit dark. From my recollection.
Wait, hang on. Which one are we talking about?
This one.
No, I'm talking about the other one.
Oh, this one? I don't... So what do you think it is, since you're the blind one?
Well, it's... I thought it was Atlantica, because it says it's Splash Island.
Yes, the doorway is Splash Island. This one is Floating Island. I agree, I think it's Atlantica. So you want to do
then
it?
we gotta do that.
I'm terrified. Like, I have heard some horrible things about that one.
That's the one you heard terrible things about. Alright, to Atlantica. And yes, I do plan on beating it.
Fun.
I mean, I can't do it in one sitting. That's just how the world works. I am apparently editing my gummies. I am not doing. I am doing that. Highwind level 3. I was not editing. Good. I have 1 2/3 gummy ships.
Okay.
I did not notice the menu. I apologize. Ready? Go!
Does it fit? Because I mean, those side parts are a little wide.
The gummy workspace menu is exactly the size of the hallway. You get halfway down if you have like a full block and you just get stuck from suction. Teeny ships! Teeny ships fight alongside the gummy ship while blocking normal enemy attacks. Like this normal attack.
Let's go!
I remember, isn't there another button I can use? Come on, die. Thank you. I really like this island. I wish I wasn't so distracted by the actual gameplay I have to focus on. What did I do? There we go. Trench shot.
Watch out!
Alright, that'll do. No. There we go. Now I got a bit of a sense of how to play that thing now that I'm done. Yes, yes. Highwind level 4. Metal level 8. Auto counter, spear, material G. Great, thank you. Well, it's October. Who's ready for horror? You need to be level 0 to be able to survive this world.
Oh, the night sky is so beautiful right after a storm.
For some reason, I wasn't expecting the prince to show up.
Like you to live where you are. What would I pay to stay here beside you?
We all know.
What would I do to see you?
I've seen you once.
And conscious.
Where would we walk? Where would we run? If we could stay all day in the sun, just you.
This makes less sense than the movie.
Part of your world.
She was surprised to see him waking up, but had to finish the line.
Priorities.
Priorities. Dedication to the art.
A girl rescued me. Her voice.
My lip sync.
Hello, Flotsam and Jetsam.
This is where you realize that that entire world full of battles that we encountered in the first game never quite got to the plot of the movie.
It took place in the world. It didn't actually, like it was like a prequel.
Exactly. It's now canon. All the events that happened in the movie happened after they met Sora.
You're so happy about this?
I miss having 8 limbs.
Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Or maybe 10?
Oh, hi there.
Forget how to swim already?
Kinda, I guess.
Then you boys got to practice. You follow Flounder. He'll show you what to do.
Come on, Sora, you can do it.
Quick, follow the headfish. I wasn't paying attention all during that. I probably should have. What was that? Ah! Duality puzzle piece. Now then. Into the sea. I will tell you, Lara, the first time we visit this world is the worst offender of how this world is. At least in terms of enjoyability. Let's see. Yeah.
And he dances. Lara, you gotta really see how this goes.
Why? Why is this happening? Oh my gosh.
I did not do that on purpose.
Why did this become a dance game? Who thought this was a good idea and why weren't they fired?
It's not all dance. Sometimes it's just staring at bubbles. As far as I can tell, we interacted by staring intently at the bubbles to pop them. Anytime you want to sing in a music masterpiece, you just come and see me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they didn't even want to bother giving you a chest to open for a map. They just... You immediately got to it. Oh no, I'm gonna have to figure out how to go down to get out of this world. It's gonna be terrible. I'll give it a shot. Ready for the beginning of the horror movie? Particularly noteworthy on the first one.
come on and just take a chance and
What world is happening?
don't be shy, let me sick inside and dance, dance, dance.
Yeah, it's pretty binge worthy. What is this happening?
Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and shake it free.
Watch the stage now. How exciting!
We're gonna get content ID.
And reach it in time.
Ah.
Yeah, that's it, Mom!
Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and shake it free.
And if you can't reach the target, use magic!
It's all the same if you've got steady aim. Just zap, zap, zap.
There, you got the rhythm now!
Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and shake it free.
Yeah, it's a little too easy. Jordan.
It's not actually
you're
on
not supposed
beat.
to do that.
It's not actually on beat.
Dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and
Like
shake
it's
it
on a beat,
I
but
say
not where you would expect it.
Not that you're very good at doing things on beat in the first place. I've taken games that require you to be on beat away from you and done them perfectly after you've had trouble with them.
It depends on the interface.
No, here's the sign. Give him the cue.
Count you in some note to begin to drum, drum, drum.
Now the cues are up to you.
Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and shake a free.
Here's your big moment. Make him cheer.
Don't dilly-dally, it's your big finale. Sha-la-la.
You made quite a splash. That was fantastic.
Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and shake a free. Swim along, just join in the song. A musical for everyone to have a lot of finny fun.
Who wrote this?
Hi, Jeremy. You got a level with a lot of music for The Little Mermaid, and you have to write the opening tune. Go.
Sora, you were amazing.
But yeah, that is the worst one in terms of the music.
But why did this even have to happen?
I just don't understand why they thought, like, I mean, there's a lot of complicated things going on with the battle system, and then they give you this.
King Triton.
Why did they think people who are interested in the other parts of the game would want to do this?
I don't remember. Is there anywhere in this game where you actually, like, fly? Because the first game had the two levels. It had this level, and it had Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds like a
I just don't think they implemented the system and decided that they wanted to have this
After all, you see,
around anyway.
I'm afraid Ariel's still infatuated with the human world. A busy rehearsal schedule might be just the thing she needs to stop thinking about life up on the surface.
Great, we're leaving now.
Swim along, just join in the song. A musical for everyone to have a lot of finny fun.
He's in love.
Yes, I heard. I'm sure.
Yeah, really.
Hello?
I don't know why you're attracted to that song.
I know you're the girl who saved me. Please, come out so I can thank you.
I'm not crazy at all, yell at the ocean.
Also, her voice really carries. And
Yeah,
only
really.
her voice.
Ariel? That girl's acting strange again. Probably been flitting around on the surface. Oh, the Sea King's gonna have my claws for this.
Sea King's
Why
a
does
Pokemon.
everybody talk about Ariel? Like, she's like literally right next to them.
No, Ariel!
I've got an idea, Sebastian.
Okay, who animated Flounder? Because they need to be fired as well.
Follow me.
He was like a puppet.
I mean, to be fair, like, all the out of cutscene animations for these guys are very stilted.
Yeah.
nah, 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 nah. He looks slightly better now, actually. It's just in that cutscene, he came in and it was just kind of like, it was like someone took a figurine of Flounder and moved its mouth.
I'm ready for my close-up. Ah, too close. Like I said, Sea King, Pokemon. King Triton evolved from a Goldeen.
I also don't. I'm having trouble understanding a lot of the motivation, in not just this world, but in
The game.
the game in general. Like there's nothing that seems to tie anything together. They seem to just go to worlds and do random things, and then something good happens. They don't seem to have any like. There is never any real tie to their goal of the game.
I can come back for a new song if I have Magnet. Does the journal
Can
help
we
with
not
that?
go back there?
Nope, we're going back.
I don't wanna.
Honestly, at least one of the later songs I really
I
want
do
back.
not feel like we've seen this many worlds.
We have
Oh my gosh.
Twilight Town, Hollow Bastion, Beast Castle, Olympus Coliseum, Land of Dragons, Timeless River, Disney Castle. That's kind of two for Atlantica and 100 Acre Wood.
I think
Like
that's another
three
thing.
of these are just
Yeah.
hubbish worlds.
Yeah, I think that's another thing. Like, there's. I don't feel like we've been playing this game for very long, and we've been all over the place doing nothing important.
I mean, a lot of the Kingdom Hearts games kind of does that.
The first game had like an overarching goal. Like you had a goal, and the game reminded you of that goal, and made sure you stayed on track. This game just seems to be, whatever. Oh look, Maleficent just did something. And she happened to do it when you got there.
So, onward to Port Royal.
Actually, you guys have fun. I am going to bed.
How are you feeling like?
And I'm still awake, but I don't know if we want to start a whole new world.
Alright. Yeah, let's end it here. I'll do some streaming off on the side, but
I mean, we had 2 new worlds tonight. I think I wouldn't mind going back and visiting some other random places, but
nah. Until I've really got the forms leveled up, we're not gonna have any ability changes that really make it worthwhile to go back.
yeah, I guess that's another thing. Like, 'cause I feel like we've been to so many places we should, and it just like, I guess in my head I feel like we should be able to do more.
We do also have to go back to most, if not all, the worlds later. That's just part of the way the game goes. Like, each world has acts, which is one of the reasons we're kind of zooming through these worlds as quickly as we are.
I don't think I like that format. I think I liked the format in the first game better. I mean, I get it. They are completely different formats, but I feel I'm having like this whiplash feeling, where we're constantly moving.
Yeah. It kind of feels like an early D&D game in general to me. Just kind of
Yeah, but
seeing the world, exposing yourself to the characters, introducing everything,
To me,
and then the
D&D
plot starts getting important.
D&D is different than being able to see it visually.
I also see it a lot with TV shows.
I don't watch a lot of TV shows. I think there's a reason
Like-
for that.
Like, a lot of shows with, like, complicated plots start out aimless. Like, you're just seeing the characters go on with their lives, and by the end of the show, it's like, that all tied together. Except this
Yeah.
one thing.
I have a really big problem with actually finish in TV shows because it tends to become
For that reason.
not really just for that reason, but also like it does a lot of TV shows that do that where they become much more complicated later tend to lose themselves. Heroes did that. Heroes is a big offender of that. Like at some point, Heroes just kind of bit itself.
And then
in
they
the
tried
foot.
to make it all fit together, but it was clear they did not have this plan in mind. from the
Ever.
beginning.
they just kind of shot themselves in the foot and tried to do too much, and they're like, "Oh, we probably shouldn't have done all of that."
Yeah, Heroes was a huge offender of that.
Oh. But yeah, but I guess this TV shows in general, like I don't usually get around to finish in most of them just because I tend to get bored.
Anyway, I'm curious how you'll feel about the format towards the end once we've like actually got the plot underneath our belts.
I'm just glad I handed the controller off to you because I don't think I could have played through this. I'm already frustrated. And I'm just watching it.
I mean, a lot of things in this game are easier.
Atlantica sway
It's not just Atlantica. I don't like.
It's also like easier with use. Like I can understand. Like there's a lot of games I've seen that make no sense until I've played them.
Yeah, it's not just the sense part. I don't think I like this format of doing a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, going back to there, going back to there, going back to there, and like I don't think I like that format at all. I think it's I really do feel like I'm getting whiplash, constantly moving from place to place to place, and then going back to this place and then going back to that place, and
I want to see what your opinion is once we've actually seen it together.
yeah.
Because you're getting the puzzle pieces mixed up in a box, so I want to see when the puzzle's complete.
Yeah.
The other thing is that this fits a little bit more with their story that they have now. I mean, they visited a lot of these worlds before, so they're popping in, doing one thing here and there. They're not exploring the world full on.
Yeah, I guess that also is part of my problem with this. I mean, it's the first game. Like these guys should have like a goal here. Like we know what, but I feel like they're just aimlessly wandering with no goal whatsoever. I feel like they're forgetting the plot of their own game.
I want to remember exactly what the story is, because something is said.
Yeah, really early on in the game, and every once in a while someone will ask what they're doing, and they'll say it, but most of the time they don't seem to care. I seriously feel like honestly that Atlantica scene, I felt like they had just been hanging out for a long time. It's like, oh, we need to go rehearse. We've been rehearsing for months.
I forgot. We're actually still in the plot of the first game. We're looking for the king.
Yes. Now we're gonna go hang out with Ariel for a while. I'm sure that'll help.
That was also part of the plot of the first game.
And
The first game was the exact same thing, where you're going from world to world searching for someone.
But there was actually it
problems.
wasn't just going world to world searching for someone. He was also doing the whole thing with the keys, and it wasn't just solving problems. Like most of
He's
what
not
they-
as connected to like closing the worlds and
Yeah.
fixing-
Like that was a big thing. Closing the worlds, fixing the worlds and everything. The Heartless were everywhere. Maleficent tied everything together very, very beautifully in the first game because most of her cohorts were evil people from the worlds he went to. There's nothing that really ties any of this together.
Yes. With the exception, the definite exception of Atlantica.
Yeah, I get what she's
It's
saying though.
gotta
It
go.
is harder like when it does feel a little aimless at the beginning because like in the first one
keep in
it
mind
doesn't feel aimless
Keep in mind,
at all.
this is after a 4-hour intro. That feels like it was worthless.
I honestly did not feel like the first one had much of an aim. Like, you were looking for Riku, and then getting sidetracked with every single place you went to, which itself didn't feel like you had any order. You just popped in places.
Because you also learned that you needed to close the
You needed to close the
worlds
gates
to-
because all the worlds were a mess.
Yeah,
So
in
you
order
need-
to fix what was going on and why your world got destroyed, you, as the Keyblade wielder, had to go around and close the keyholes. That's why this doesn't feel quite as
Yeah, it was that tied it together. The fact that Maleficent's cohorts were in most of the worlds that you went to, actively trying to stop you, like all of that tied everything together. Like you had a reason to go to all these places. You had a reason to stay in there because most of the time Maleficent was causing issues. You didn't know it was Maleficent, but most of the time the issues were being caused by the people who were pulling all the strings, and most of the time. There was some sort of reason for you to stay, like maybe someone thought they saw Riku, or...
I mean, that's kind of the same thing here, because, again, with the exception of Atlantica, we're going to worlds that have heartless infestations and working on them.
I haven't been getting
that was what Maleficent was doing, but you didn't know it at the time, right?
No, we got that pretty early on. We got the Maleficent thing pretty early on. Like, they showed a cutscene pretty early on of all the villains. I'm just trying to, because you're right. Atlantica is definitely an exception. Because Atlantica, I feel like we showed up and then we hung out for a while to rehearse for some reason. No explanation whatsoever for that. I don't get this at all.
Yeah, Atlantica's...
The explanation was to help Ariel not be so distracted.
Yeah,
but
we really are
that's
just...
not a good explanation. Why are we here? We have more important things to do. And
Atlantica
honestly,
is definitely the black sheep in all ways.
I don't feel like there was much. I don't feel like there was much explanation for Mulan's world either.
I agree with that. I don't think we got much explanation.
Like, sure, Heartless were showing up places, but Heartless are everywhere. That's not a reason to stay in the world right now because there's no overarching Heartless plot in any of these worlds. There was in the first game.
Again, we haven't seen the full plot of any of them anyway. We haven't seen the people that have been causing the
I'm just trying to figure out why we're staying in the places in the first place. Like, why are we doing these things?
To defeat the Heartless, to open the path to the next world, so we can find King Mickey. And also defeat the two groups of enemies that are causing all these troubles.
I'm not getting any of that. I'm not getting any of that from the game at all. First of all,
it does get muddled in.
There is nothing in the game that tells me that what we're doing is going to actually help us open the next world. There is nothing in the game that tells me that, oh, these Heartless are important, I have to eradicate them. Because there are Heartless everywhere right now. Why am I stuck on these Heartless? There's no, like in all the other games...
These are the Heartless we can get to. We know that there's Heartless, so we're attacking and destroying all the Heartless.
But we leave the world and there's still Heartless there. What's the point?
Yeah, that's just a gameplay element. That's, like, the first one I remember had similar issues as well.
But that's what, that's what the issue is. Your goal in the first one was not to defeat all the Heartless, it was to close the world, and once you could get all of the worlds closed, then things would start to get better. But this... defeat all the Heartless, it's a never-ending task. You don't feel like you have an end game here. That's
Come
part
to
of the
think of
problem.
it, that's kind of a plot hole in the first one because we don't close all the keys to the world hearts. For example, we never went to Port Royal. It's still wide open to attack.
Well, we also I think in the first one, one of the things that we closed the door, which I feel like was supposed to be an all powerful, all encompassing. This fixes everything.
That's just Star Wars Episode 4. It's a standalone series, unless.
But the other thing is whether it's a plot hole or not, you felt like you had an end game. You felt like you had a goal you were reaching for in the first one. In this one, you don't feel up front. You don't feel as much like you had. You feel a little bit more aimless. You don't feel like you have an overarching goal.
You just.
I think I was so distracted by.
And you're hanging out for some reason.
I think I was so distracted by learning as much as I could about the organization that I.
Yeah, that's another thing. The organization doesn't really show up in most of the worlds. Like that actually is a goal of the game. They're not here. Why are we staying here? They are not in any of these worlds. Like, okay, sure. Well, one guy showed up in Olympus Coliseum, and then he disappeared. He's not there anymore. Why are we still here?
Let's see.
And we didn't even know he was going to be there. It's like we get to these worlds and then we hang out for some reason. The black and white one was the only one that had any reason. That's because Merlin sent us there.
Anyway, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night. Now we're gonna end the stream.
Yeah, after that brisk debate.
It's a new format. Let's argue. Anyway, so long.
Good night.
Night.